Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my recipe for a homemade coconut sugar condensed milk. Now, condensed milk is a great base for any good ice cream, which I actually came up with a new recipe. I will also share with you, I like to call the chocolate lover's dream, because after I came up with the recipe, well, it was a chocolate lover's dream. Now, there are a lot of online debates on whether coconut sugar is healthier, and I would like to believe it, but honestly, the taste is phenomenal, so it really doesn't even matter. If you haven't tried it, please give it a whirl. The ingredients you'll need is whole fat milk, coconut palm sugar, a whisk, and the whisk I'm using is a silicone-based one, which withstands heat for up to 400 degrees, a heavy bottom pot, a measuring cup, 3/4 of a cup, 1 cup, and a good 35 minutes of your time. Sweetened condensed milk, and I will be using whole fat organic milk, and I will be sweetening my condensed milk with organic coconut palm sugar. Now, honestly, this recipe is so sweet. Not only are you not going to tell the difference, but I actually had to tone down the sugar. So the normal recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup of sugar per this recipe. And so I do have my 3 cups, 3/4 of a cup measuring, but I'm gonna just go slightly under this because I found it so sweet. And my husband also agrees that it seemed a little bit straight. So for this recipe, you will need a heavy bottom pot, okay? Now let's start on making our sweetened condensed milk. I'm going to be adding 2 full cups of whole fat milk, and I am using an organic, but you don't have to. So this is 1 full cup and 1 more full cup. Now this is going to reduce to 1 cup. So 2 cups going to make 1 cup. Now we're going to add our coconut sugar. And I find that 3/4 of a cup is just a little bit too sweet. So I'm just going to go right under the lip of the 3/4 of a cup. We're going to be adding that in right now. And I'm just going just a hair under, just a little, like maybe 1/2 of an inch, or maybe it's 1/4 of an inch under the lip there. Adding that in. And now we want to whisk it. It's going to give it a nice brown color. Traditionally, when you're making condensed milk or you see condensed milk from the store, you'll see that it's more of a milky white color because they traditionally use white sugar, but I'm using coconut sugar, so it's going to be a brown color. And that is completely fine. The flavor is phenomenal, so you want to whisk it really good. We're going to be setting the timer for 30 minutes. So we're going to put this on high, bring it up to like a boil, and then we're going to lower it down to a medium and keep it at a medium for the entire time. Normally, you're going to be making this for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So set your timer for 30 minutes. Now you're going to have to whisk this the entire time. So you're going to be standing over the stove, whisking and whisking and whisking for 30 minutes straight. The reason why is you don't want the sugar to separate from the milk. So we're going to just continue to whisk it the entire time. Now, if you're making more than 1 ice cream, let's say you want to use those Ninja cups and make 4, my suggestion is put 4 burners on. Get 4 burners going and stay on the stove and whisk all 4, because if you put 4 cups in this one pot, you're going to be standing over the stove for 1 hour instead of 30 to 35 minutes. And if you're going to be making, 3 ice creams, you're going to be standing over the stove for, an hour and a half. So I actually am going to make 4 different pots going at the same time. So I'm just starting this one to show you guys how to make this, and you guys can get an idea of what's going on here.
We're just going to continue whisking the entire 30 minutes. Sometimes it might take an extra minute or 2 depending on how good you set the heat. I like to bring it up to a little boil and then lower it down to medium and then keep it at medium. Okay, so you're gonna have this is it done, and this is what it looks like, and it's pretty thick, but it will thicken as it cools. And the important thing about it is, as it's cooling, mix so that it doesn't create that film on top of it. Just mix it every once in a while as it's cooling. It'll get a little bit thicker, and you'll keep it from creating that crust on top. It'll be uniform and silky.
Now this condensed milk recipe goes with any ice cream, but if you want to try that specific chocolate lover's dream recipe I came up with, please go to my channel and watch that video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and if you can, I'd love a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.